Silicon Valley millionaire Shai Agassi has a huge, huge idea.
When you find a great purpose in life, you got to pursue it.
He calls his idea Better Place. And investors love it. They've already poured in over $300 million.
I think it's one of those seminal companies that is going to change the way the world functions.
Governments are getting behind it too.
We believe this is the future.
Okay, so what is this big idea? Solve the climate crisis, create jobs, and eliminate our dependence on foreign oil. All in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Convince the world's car companies to manufacture electric cars that have removable batteries.
You'll plug in a cable and that's it.
Because I'm used to, when I'm finished filling up, I like to shake the hose a little bit.
Well, you can squeeze the electrons.
Step 2. Convince governments to install millions of charging outlets.
And they will be at home, they'll be at work, they'll be at downtown and retail centers. And by the time you came back to your car, it's topped off.
And step 3. When people want to make a longer drive and there's no time to recharge the battery, just build a nationwide network of battery swapping stations.
There are lanes inside gas stations, and you go into the switch station, your depleted battery comes out, a full battery comes in, and you keep driving. It takes you about 2-3 minutes.
See? Easy. All Shai Agassi has to do is oversee one of the world's largest global infrastructure projects, replace 2 billion gas cars with electric ones, and then convince you to buy them.
And has nobody said, by the way, this is crazy?
Oh, about 9 out of 10 people say it's crazy, but the other ones are actually saying, where can I put my money?
That would include Alan Salzman, CEO of Vantage Point Venture Partners.
We have this simple investment thesis, and it served us well for the last 25 years. And that is bet on the inevitable. I'll grant it's of large scale, but none of this requires what we think of as new laws of physics. This is all doable.
In fact, Nissan and Renault have already manufactured prototypes of the first Better Place cars. Other car companies are on the way. Now, to pull this off, Better Place is going to need more than money and more than technology. It's also going to need the people in the halls of political power to sign on.
And Governor Lingle of Hawaii was really the driving force behind getting us to Hawaii. We are talking about 25 countries around the world and various different governors and mayors in the U.S.
Including San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom.
3 big city mayors, Oakland, San Jose, and San Francisco, came together. What we want to do is create 250,000 stations or points of contact for electric charging.
For a company only a year and a half old, Better Place has made amazing progress, but it's all for nothing unless people actually buy those cars. How much will one of these cars cost?
If you take the battery component out of our car, which is what we do, we don't let you buy a battery, we buy the battery. An SUV will cost roughly the same as an equivalent SUV, roughly in the $20,000 range. A sedan will cost roughly the same range, about $20,000.
But here's the twist. The car is cheaper the more you agree to drive it.
We're just like a cell phone company. We sell miles. We pay for your financing of the car. Depending on how many miles you commit, sort of like how many minutes you commit, you can go all the way down. And in the case of people who drive a lot, like taxis, all the way down to 0.
Free car, if you sign up for the maximum minutes plan.
This is Oprah for everybody, right? You all got a free car.
Now, not everybody is sold on Agassi's plan. There will be challenges, as Mayor Newsom is well aware.
We're talking about 250,000 charging stations, 9 Bay Area counties that can't get along on any other issue, and they're going to create a standardized outlet system and a ubiquitous service. Very difficult. So that's a legitimate critique, though we say, prove us wrong, don't assume us wrong.
Today is a monumental milestone. It's the first time commercial cars actually go on the road, driving at the toughest possible test that you can have. And you'll be able to say that you were there on April 26, 2010, when the first electric taxi actually took to the road in Japan.
The first EV taxis will be able to switch their batteries here. And by switching the batteries, they'll be able to extend the range. The battery switch process takes as little as 60 seconds. and that's much shorter than filling up a regular taxi. Here, we are capable of handling as many as 12 batteries to ensure a constant supply of freshly charged batteries to the EVs. The batteries are charged in a temperature-controlled environment, and that ensures safety, reliability, and efficiency of the batteries.
Most car makers said it was impossible. Today, not only is it possible, it's actually driving in the street, picking up passengers.
It's important to prove our concept in Japan because Japan just doesn't believe in the conceptual thinking only. You have to show things actually works. So it's very important to physically to demonstrate what we can do. Well, in Tokyo, taxis represent 2% of the total cars, but they are responsible for 20% of the total emissions. So by eliminating the taxi emission, we'll be eliminating a large chunk of tailpipe emissions.
If you have a taxi driver going in Tokyo, every day we've done 30 demonstrations to 30 different people that electric cars are better. And I guarantee you they're going to ask the driver, does this thing really work? And when they say not only does it works better, it's quieter, I actually like it better than my older taxi, you got the ultimate demonstration.